Hello, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to our last session of the debate today. We have Omar here running for the position MUISS Publicity. So before we begin, let's quickly go through the itinerary for today. So we're going to first start off with an entry, which is what's going right now, and then we'll have an opening statement from Omar, and then we'll have a Q&A session from the office bearer, and then we'll have a session from the students. And throughout the whole session, please feel free to drop your questions in the comments and which will be answered during the Q&A session from the students. And we'll end this debate session with a closing statement by Omar. So Omar, you have the floor for your opening speech.
All right, can everybody hear me? Can you all hear me? Mm.
Yes, Omar, we can hear you.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Omar. I'm your Ignitas MUIS International Student Officer Publicity candidate for the year 2022. I'm currently in my third year of studies doing Bachelor of Civil Engineering. When I first came at Monash in October 2019, I didn't know anybody, but as time passed, thanks to the various MOOCs initiatives, I made a lot of friends. But unfortunately, due to the coronavirus pandemic, many students haven't had the same experience I had. And that is exactly why I'm running for MOOCs Publicity Officer this year. I want to bring international students closer to each other. A lot of them who started online do not have any friends at Monash. As a MOOCs Publicity Officer, I will introduce new initiatives which I'm pretty sure most students will like. I'd start off with the first topic, which is publicizing MOOCs events. I plan to introduce brand new appetizing methods of increasing student engagement, such as event teaser videos, interactive polls, questions and answers, brochures, and even fun facts. Moving on, I'll also plan to introduce the Back to Campus series on our social media. Since more than half of the international students studying currently at Monash have never been to campus due to the pandemic, they do not know the best available accommodation options and nice places to visit around Monash and Sunway. That is why I will post student recommended accommodation options at the start of my term so that the students can check out and get more familiar with the best options they have, since Monash only publicizes their partner residents such as SMR and other Sunway residences. In addition, I'm going to publicize places students recommended to visit so that international students do not miss out on nice outings while they're in Malaysia. Furthermore, I will also be introducing the new MOIS Discord server that you can see that a lot of my teammates in the debate have spoken about as well. This server will act like a hub for the international students. It will have rooms for announcements, event discussion, accommodation, recommended outing discussion, student visa issues discussion, and a general room where all international students could hang out and make friends, as well as rooms for every region and every country within the region, as well as a welfare room and a gaming room. And we will also be opening new rooms for later in the semester, depending on the student suggestions. This server will increase the engagement between international students, making it one of the greatest additions to MOOS so far. Thank you. That was all for my opening statement.
All right, Omar. Thank you for your opening statement. Now we'll move on to the next session, which is a Q&A session from our office bearer. So today we have Hanan, who's the current MOIS Publicity Officer. Hanan, you have the floor to ask your question.
Thank you, Anmol. And Omar, well said. So I did go through your manifesto and it's really impressive, I'd say. So one of the biggest concerns that we face in publicity department is engagement. So I you did mention introducing a Discord channel for students, for international students at Monash, Malaysia, and initiatives. But to have people actually sign up for these and join our initiatives has always been a challenge, especially since we're online and in the future we're uncertain if we'll be online or offline. So, how do you plan on tackling this issue with engagement?
So basically, first of all, for the Discord server, we're planning to send out emails to students so that we get all students to join the Discord server. This will cause some problems since some students aren't familiar to Discord, and that is why we're going to also be publishing step-by-step videos on how to join Discord, how to get allocated to your region and room, and how to use each option in the Discord server. Also, for the engagement part, beside the initiatives I said in my opening speech and my manifesto, we're also planning to. I'm also planning to collaborate with the activities department to make students sign up as teams to the MOS initiatives. Since if students have the option to get their friends to the event, they will be more likely to join. In addition, we're also planning to let people from outside Monash to also join as part of a team with Monash students. Yep.
All right, thank you for that, Omar. So, as you probably already know, so essentially, the publicity officer will be working as a part of the media department in MUISS. So you will be working with two other editors. So your job scope again will be extended to also working on the MIMA along with the editors. So how in that way you will be able to contribute to the MIMA publication.
So first of all, our editors have they talked about new initiatives that they plan to make for MIMA, such as the MIMA shorts that they said in their debate. So I'll be also work with them on this Mima Shorts thing, as well as that since we are in one media team, we're going to have five shared subcoms. So we are also going to work on it as a whole team.
Amazing, thank you. So, as you said, yes, we'll be working with the two editors and also five subcoms. So, and also, media department being a creative department, it is very easy and very often conflicts arise within the department or between departments because you'll be working with all the departments to publicize events and other initiatives. So, what will your attitude be towards any conflicts or any disagreements that will be arising in the department or otherwise?
So I've discussed this with the editors and my team as a whole. And we've decided that we're going to have an internal vote between the three OBs and the five subcoms in the media department if it's an issue within the media department. If it's a bigger issue that probably has a relation to the CRO or any the activities department or any other department, there then we're going to have a vote in the for the office bearers, and then the uh, for the decision of the vote, uh, we will take the decision depending on the who voted for what should we do. And if it's there's still a draw in the vote, we'll take uh, the heads. The most heads are going to take the last decision for solving the issue.
All right. Thank you. Um, Another concern that I have, so basically you are a Monash student before an bearer, and sometimes your workload as a student can be overwhelming. So how do you, and as a publicity officer, you're required to stay on top of everything and be available at all times because we do have to work on things at the end moment sometimes. So how do you plan on organizing your workload? How do you plan on staying on top of things even when it can get overwhelming?
So in the media department, we plan to use different software packages, documents, and spreadsheet to organize our time and assign tasks and increase the efficiency. Since we also have five subcoms and three OBs, then we have a team of eight. Of course, the OBs are going to be responsible for everything. However, we will use these softwares and the spreadsheets to assign tasks fairly to each of the 8 people in the media department, so that even if one of us, or maybe more than one of us, have studies or deadlines for their assignments or exams or whatever, there'll still be someone out there to help with last minute changes. In addition, actually, I'm planning to have 2 sets of due dates. So let's say if there is a poster that should be up on our social media, let's say on Thursday, for example, then we'll put a deadline on Sunday for the poster to be done. Then another deadline, let's say on Wednesday or Tuesday, for the last minute changes. And then if after the second deadline we couldn't basically change anything. So this will help to eliminate the need for last minute changes.
All right. Well, thank you. I think that's it from my side. Back to you, Anmol.
Thank you for your Q&A session. So as of now, it doesn't look like we have any questions from the students. So if you have any more questions, Hanan, you may proceed with that. Any follow-up questions?
Well, I think we've covered mostly everything in the opening statement as well as the Q&A. So that should be it.
Okay, all right. So I'll just like to remind everyone who's watching right now or may watch later that you can, if you're not able to have any questions right now, you can go to Musa's Instagram official page and comment under the KYC series. So I think we can proceed with the closing statement right now. So Omar, you have the floor.
All right. So for the closing statement, as I said, as a part of MUISS team, we will work on enhancing and improving MUISS, building on what our predecessors have done. We also promise international students tangible improvements and hopefully a warm welcome back on campus as soon as possible. I would like to ask you all to kindly vote for us, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Omar. I'll again like to remind the students who are watching right now, if you have any questions, please comment right now. And if you don't have any questions right now, you can still go to Musa's Instagram official page and comment under the KYC series. Also, for tomorrow's, okay, with this, I'd like to end this session. And for reviewing tomorrow's session, we will start at 12:30 with the first debate session with the MUISS secretary. So stay tuned and see you there.
Thank you.